When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Dropping back, it's Baker. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Wants to go up top on first down. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Hilton. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers in. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lewis to throw. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wood. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Wood. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
And here comes the offense on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, gotta continue.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here,
he wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Lewis to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
The defense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Using the quick game. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Oregon! The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got... Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Wood. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little release to the back. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
That's not the direction you want to go offensively here. Down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backward. And I think these receivers, they need to be a little bit more decisive. Just catch the ball and get what you can get.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And to the end. Makes the catch. It's good. Still on his feet at the 45. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air. It's Baker. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. This one's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Ducks!
Let's go. Right.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. There's the pressure. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I wish I could bring you some hope.
Offense in an empty set. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! Fitted in the window for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they put... Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was.
Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Wants to fire on second down. Connection to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now improvising. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the field.
They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Lewis to throw. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
To the air on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You can't.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Davison. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to barge in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Gets it to him on the screen. And that is how we will wrap this one up. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship.